Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik. This is the game War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. And today we want to check the 27th January 1942. This is a play by email against Jochen. Jochen is the allied player, and for me it's the Empire of Japan. So let's see. Last turn we saw the destruction of my mini invasion force for Kukong, and misguided amphibious assault on Wake with 0 tech value for me for some reasons, calculated by the game that I cannot change. And we will see what surprise we see. And suffer here again. A small dot base, change the owner. Okay. If I remember right, in this save file there's no sound. Was a mistake by me. I saved the file and I switched off the sounds in the settings, and then later I forgot to activate it again. So here is also some I discussed it with Jochen, and he also don't know what is the reason. He asked me if my cruiser have no ammunition, but my ships have ammunition, but my ships don't want to engage. So this was of course a clear kill of this, what is this, AMC, AVP? I don't know exactly. But normally I can kill here a big cargo ship, AP, but my ship don't want. It's coming, I mean, it's moonlight, everything is there, but the cruiser don't want fight. Next engagement, this is a light cruiser with also system damage. I normally can kill this ship. The game don't want. It's the same. I have ammunition. I have order. I give. This is surface. I can show it later, but it really make no sense. This happened before. So 2 ships they can escape again for no reason. And here is a Mark 10 submarine. This is a Dutch submarine. 2 small hits. A little damage here. This is now my submarine, but luckily nothing happened. And I'm still sweeping here this Dutch mines. And again, second choice. Well, check second chance to finish it now. No, I don't want. So make all no sense more. Here I can maybe create a little damage. 1 more hit. So this submarine had now 3 hits. Maybe it is enough to return to base, but of course not enough to really destroy this submarine. Here I make some fast reaction. Normally I bring here some base forces to Mindanao to later land my troops. I mean, the original plan was already that Clarkfield is already defeated, because I had already 4 battles of Clarkfield, and so my armies are trapped in Clarkfield, so I cannot move on with any operations. Everything slows down. Okay, I clean the mines. At least this is done. Some scouting. Everything's so fast now. Not sure why. super fast. Okay, now we're back to normal speed. So I choose to bombard here this ground forces because Jochen move in from Changsha with a unit, and I try to more or less disable this unit by air power, and then later on try to kick it out with a ground attack with my paratroopers. The weather is normally the weather is not so good, but I still make some kind of damage. If it's enough, we will see. It's open terrain and there is no fort level, so normally I can make a clear attack, but I don't create enough damage, I think mainly related to heavy storms. Hudsons are coming, trying to attack my sub-chasers. I have here some zeros, but the zeros don't want to intercept. This is maybe understandable because this is a low level attack, okay. And I am at 15,000 feet, and it can be that but normally the 15,000 belonging still to down to 0, but and we are airborne, so I only must dive down. But so far I understand there's normally three zones of air. Like this is low level, then you have medium level, and then you have high altitude level, and this belongs normally still to low level, but maybe it can be also that you only can dive up to 10,000 feet in interception. I don't know. Anyway, so my zeros cannot find the target. There are still some buffaloes catching up with my slow sub-chasers assistants. These are 1-point ships and only for shallow water. Good. You can maybe best use them for port defense against submarines. And one of my... This is the last escort ship. So... But only shell hits, so this is only machine gun fire. So this is only the bomb hit is... The bomb hit is a hit, and here 2 more hits on my submarine chaser's assistant. Now it's... Jochen's B-17s, also Changsha... No, Chongqing. They're coming from here. And I have only some zeros, and I'm not sure if I can really do here something. No, of course not. B-17s are simply too heavy. Only little damage here. At least the bad weather is also now against Jochen, so both airstrikes are not so powerful. So the arrow was nothing really crazy, unexpected. We have still the afternoon. Maybe in the afternoon. This was one of my cruiser formations in the Indian Ocean, trying to do something like a long-range blockade, making sure that nothing from Ceylon can go to Rangoon. Much more I cannot do, simply there are too many fighters in Rangoon, over 100, all the flying tigers. It makes no sense for me to open any air war. So unloading. But bad weather still. Okay. This is this Dutch base force escaping my strikes before, but I'm not sure if there's anything left, so only some support maybe. The rest is all destroyed. Will save me some time, then I don't must go inside this jungle. I really don't like this. So long as there's a street, it's maybe okay, or road. So second attempt, but again, maybe the Hudson's flying too deep. It's the only explanation for me. But at least they don't hit anything. So normally a standard turn so far. Only that one light cruiser escaped and one heavy troop transport. Normally totally clear kill. Game don't want to give me. Okay, at least I can damage one Dutch submarine, and he is one American submarine. Maybe a little damage, 10 hits, but no heavy damage. But 10 hits is maybe enough to send it back to port. And here I take the biggest island of this group of atolls. It's only a base. You can install some airfield and some true port. There's not really much in all of this sea of the western central Philippines Pacific. So I only choose to install some air bases there, so I can maybe operate aircraft later on if I need it. So this is now fight number 5 for Clarkfield, and so far it's still not possible to win. We will see what happens now. No sound effects today, so nothing. I mean that the sound effects are really so good. The main focus point is still that this 300 strong Philippine division is more or less a center point, especially in combination with the Marines. So if I don't break these 2 units, I think I also cannot break the rest. Oh, a little slow still. So again, the game simply is broken for me now. And this is also why I have not more much interest to play it. It makes no sense with this kind of outcomes, and again and again and again and again. I really don't know more, because this is not only the first time. This is now number 4, I think. It's always half my numbers, always double the defender, but there's normally no supplies left. There's no fort at least left, so there's no defense, only the terrain. And yeah, of course the terrain can maybe, I don't know, maybe the terrain can give a bonus against me, Malleus, or a bonus for, but it's always too much, I think. And this is really again and again and again and again and again. My losses are maybe not crazy high, most are disabled. Still, I don't know if the problem is only 2,000, but here are 80,000 Americans, so I must attack now 10 times more. Then I don't know how much more forces I must bring here to win. I have all supplies, I make non-stop bombardment, I make airstrikes, so this is all what is possible. Anyway, I'm tired of this. My laptop needs some power. Good. So the bombardment is still not really much faster. I don't know, I already reduced the delay time to the minimum. I think this is now 0.5 seconds or half seconds between every attack, but it's still not really shorten the time of this events. Maybe it's a bug or whatever. The software is not working well in combination with this screen record software. Not sure. I also am not really sure if this is now all my forces attacking, because so far I remember I have only 3 or 4 artillery units bombarding the enemy. So all of these other units must be counter battery fire. Again, it was successful, so this is why I cannot stop it. It would be waste if I don't bombard. I only lost 1 gun and can create more damage on the Chinese side. Okay. Here the battery fire was again less effective, but this is a heavy terrain. Good. My Mongolian army also arrived in Hami. So long time ago I sent them out to capture and free this inner Mongolian Chinese. So the South Mongolia, normally here in China they always call this inner Mongolia, is in part of China, but originally they are all Mongolian people though, but yeah, today it's part of China. And because there's a lot of minerals inside, you can find there's so much iron, bauxite and copper. It's very rich of minerals. So this is now, I hope for better, because more or less the weather was not good, so then I cannot destroy this Chinese cavalry corps well enough to kick it back. Of course, it's also saved some of my units to get less damage from the B-17s, so at the end we kill each other here, so equally. I have some destroyed, here China have more disabled stuff, but 1-1. This is my attack to take Soabaya, and there's normally not much. Here's only base force stuff, so in the artillery is only for coast defense stuff, so normally nothing really can fight. And I have here some regiments plus support stuff, normally enough to take the base. But again, I have more than 3 times, I have 4 times the attack value the game make out of 4 times 2 times. Tja. Cannot change. Take some other base with my cavalry. And also take this beachhead. Here's nothing, so no real fight. And this small island. So the Jochen tried to attack again, But these are Japanese, they holding up to the last moment. So now is everything more or less disabled. The first unit's getting destroyed, but at least I'm not dead now. And now the Chinese trying to attack my paratroopers, but this also failed. Very similar. Only I have now destroyed and the Chinese have more disabled. So, all in all, at the end, last turn was, yeah, I mean, the invasion of Wake was maybe a little overkill for me. I still don't understand how you can have a 0 attack value anyway. And the airstrike was, for Jochen, super lucky timed. The only possible moment maybe where I had no air cover, but exactly at that moment he find my task force and attack. And today, again, battle number 4 or 5 of Clark failed and no success. And so I don't want fall. So continuously only setbacks everywhere. Good. Quickly, Mongolia. So I walk here all this way, half China. Arrive here. Now I will take this 3 last cities. Here's some industry, a little oil, a little refinery, nothing really crazy, but yeah, take it. At least the Chinese cannot use it more. Go down to these 2 cities. Here's also a little resources, and then it's over. There's normally not much more you can go. This is normally the big city, but it's heavy mountain terrain, and of course here's a lot of Chinese defending forces. Will hard to take this. Xi'an, no big change. Jochen run with this unit back to his forces. I try to link up and maybe create a new situation, but yeah, not so sure. After all of this stuff, I think I'm not more sure in anything. Here is also, we block each other. My paratroopers are normally still okay, but I don't know more how strong they are. They have a high disruption, so they are not really fatigued, but they are in disorder, so they need time to reorganization, and then this unit is totally broken. And here, so I'm a little low at my attack value here. The source is no big change. I try to reinforce here, but not so sure if it works. This is my cruiser formation, is here in the outer range of airstrikes. He can get scouted, this is okay. So I will maybe bring it here in this location, so I can threaten any convoy ship. I cannot really come too close, or there's always a possibility of torpedo bomber attacks or something like this, so I must be between Calcutta in the north and Rangoon in the south. There's only a small area I can maybe come close enough to intercept the cargo shipping without getting torpedo attacked. And torpedo attacks are the only thing I must really fear now here. Here is so Malaya is over, but this is already long time done, so I bring only everything to Singapore and prepare. I clean up here this northeastern coast of Sumatra, and I must bring all these forces now from Malaya to Java, simply because my Philippines armies are a long time behind El Ni schedule. Normally the plan was 15th January or 20th January latest to take the Philippines, but this plan you can throw out of the window. And here also, Surabaya don't want fall, cruisers can escape, anything. So this is, I think, the cruiser formation, and you can see now I'm head at full speed to engage, but now of course I burned so much fuel that I have nothing left. But you can see all ammunition, so no reason to not attack. And I had normally directed normal. Yeah, but normal or high. This is a heavy cruiser. I don't know. It is like it is. I bring here my carriers. This is normally battleship fleet. I bring it here to try to lure the enemy fighters on me, but Jochen switched immediately off all navy strikes, so he always know where I am and where I am not, and he always can attack the navy or he don't want. And this, I don't know. This is the AP. 2 ships. I don't know why 2 ships. But at least this is maybe the AP. And yeah, I will try, of course, to. I don't know. I don't know what I can do with this unit, because he don't want fight. So I have here some other unit. Maybe this one won't fight. Also heavy cruisers. Also full of ammunition. So I can bring my carriers maybe here to intercept. Also possible. Not sure if they won't strike. Really, yeah. So not much to say because nothing is working. I take this base now because I use here now a base force, but this is a tech value, so it can take the base. And the plan is more or less, I take the base, then Jochen will kick me out of this base, but then this is a Japanese base, so this unit will try to, or will be kicked out, land in this hex, and then I can pick up everyone and bring it back to my base and repair it. And try again. But if I have no army, because Clarkville don't want fall, so you can see here, still 75,000. And if every attack killed 2,000 or 2,500, then this is a nonsense battle now. Completely nonsense for me. Okay, thank you, take care, bye bye.